this is not coming out, you guys. Let's try the top. This is going to be frustrating. It's always something, right? It's always something when you craft it. Nothing can go easy, not even paint. Not even paint. I even wore my Flamingo shirt I went and found it today in my closet. Let me just spread this out so it doesn't get all clumpy, okay? The reason why you use Bonding Boss, you don't have to. And there's a clear Bonding Boss. You can also go to Dixie Belle, I think. Let me see, not Dixie Belle. Paint Pixie, they have something like this too. If you don't want to use this. Oh, there you go. K. I need to talk to you. Maybe tonight, if you're not too tired. I keep forgetting to message you. I need to learn how to do something, and I know you know how. Because you have it on yours. And I just need a know-how. Do you know what I'm saying, girl? Okay. I don't need much Bonding Boss, but, let's get it out. Let me just use what's in here and see what the problem is. Is this all clogged? Should I do the back? Maybe I'll do the back just with the Bonding Boss, just to have a cover. Maybe that's what I'll do. And I'm going to need your help today. We're doing a Flamingo. Okay, so I wanted to do Christmas. So I went looking for my IOD Christmas. I don't know where I put them. I know I saw them recently. I must have looked in the same place 4 times and didn't see them. And then finally I saw them. I was like, you've got to be kidding. So now I go, okay, all my Christmas stuff is packed away. How am I going to decorate this? I can't decorate anything. So, Christmas in July is not going to happen for me. Unless I can get my butt in gear. Yet last night, Rick and I'm in the house paying bills. He's outside on the front porch because he likes to be out there with he's doing good, you guys, non-alcoholic beer. He's helping a guy today, our friend Steve. He's our electrician who, when we call him in the neighborhood, got to have one of these guys once in a while. You got to have a guy. And asked him to help him with a ceiling fan. And then he's going to go to he's going to pick my mother up at the dentist. I dropped my mother off this morning, and I feel bad. I can't pick her up, but it's all right. We're a team. We're a team, right? We're a team. And thank you, Jack. Did I already say that, Jackie, that you sent me that cool little thing this morning? At first, I didn't know what it said, right? And I go, what did that say? Let me hear that again. And I went, aw, thank you. Hugs and kisses to you. Hi, Cheryl Brock. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jennifer. So you guys are all rock stars. I'm going to say it. You guys are all rock stars. Other than one person that has not paid. Everybody paid their sale items. And Rick has put them in their appropriate places, post office, UPS, all that stuff. And I'm so happy. Because the faster I get it out of my house, the faster you get it. And that's the point, right? That's the point. So I'm going to be painting these all white anyway. But we need the Bonding Boss. Because if you don't use Bonding Boss... Hello, Miss Cheryl. Cheryl, I have yours. I should just send you the tracking, but you don't... I was going to send it when I ship it. Thank God I printed the label. I heard the prices of postage is going up. I don't know how much. I don't. I wish I knew how much, but I think it went up yesterday. So I think I locked in to a lot of the prices by, putting them in ahead of time. So thank God, right? Thank God. I don't know if I have to ask if somebody can tell me. Hi, Beverly. Thank you for looking. If I go over my time, because there's a 2-hour lunch break, I don't want to piss anybody off though either. If I only should have 1 hour, but I figure why have an empty spot, right? But that's what I figured. Going to the beach again today. Yesterday, the waves were amazing. But at the end of the day, the tide's coming up. The waves were getting vicious, kind of. And I noticed RJ going this way. I ran to the water's edge. Even though my husband was in there, my daughter was in there, I said, get out of the water. There was a riptide, and you can see RJ going to the left. It was going to suck him in. Rick grabbed him, and my daughter was having a little difficulty. He grabbed her, and Colin was already at the edge of the water, thank God, right? You got to look out for those riptides. It is what it is, but you got to look out for them. Scary stuff, I'll tell you. Scary stuff. This is metal, so let's wait till it cools. Let me see if my fan's working. Is my fan working? Yep, it's working. So we're going to the beach again. Fun, fun, fun. I went to pick up my mother at 9:30. People are already heading down there. You know, it's like you live down here and you go, all right, here we go. We're going to do it again. We're going to kill ourselves going down there. But then once you're down there, you're just like, you know. I think I'm going to keep that right there so I don't get hot. How's that? Hi, YouTube people. How's it going? All right, let's do this side while we can. I hate dipping my brush in something, but we're just going to do the back just to seal it up a little bit. And it's, I don't know where I got these, but they're most unusual. I didn't look them up. That's the problem. I should have looked them up so I would have I can say I'm repurposing these trays. Anybody know what these are? I like repurposing, you know that. And I have another one. I have things just hanging around down here. I have another set. But those might be better. I'm gonna start digging out some. Like I wanted to do Halloween. Who likes Halloween? I don't know who likes Halloween. I love Halloween. If it's fun, right? If it's fun. So maybe tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow's Saturday. No live tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful weather in Massachusetts. I don't know. They said like afternoon thunderstorms. I didn't hear from my daughter if she's coming. But if she doesn't come, not a big deal. We'll go down by ourselves, you know. We'll go down by we don't need the crew. We know how to go to the beach. We just want my daughter to have some peace. So we help her with the kids. Yesterday was a terrible day with the food situation on the beach. My daughter forgot the sandwiches in the car. And she didn't remember until later. So we knew they were going to be in the car. So they had a feast on chips. What do they call those? Cheese something, twirls. Anyway, they were just... I had some fruit, but they do this. I brought watermelon, cantaloupe, oranges. I brought grapes. That's what I ate on the beach. They just feel so refreshing. A sandwich, I feel like weighs me down, you guys. Weighs me down. I don't know. I like my sandwich, but I don't like my sandwich. So I had tons of fruit with me, and they didn't want. And I brought a fruit cup for Colin, but RJ doesn't like them. So I brought a vanilla pudding. He didn't like that either. Yes, he'll have a good day. Right now he's just helping my friend put a ceiling fan out. Hi, Joanne Keogh. Hi, Terry Axtell. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Alice. How goes it, you guys? I wish you all guys could come with me to the beach. That really means we would have a ball. We would be like, we would just talking. Can you guys see me on YouTube? Should I go like this a little bit? Yeah, that might be better. I have one person there, and I'm going to say hello and thank you. Hello and thank you. I know, Jackie. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Frozen grapes are refreshing. Frozen grapes. I never did that. Oh my gosh, I got to try that. You got to go to the fruit center. They have the best grapes. They have these grapes that are like that big, right? They're that big. They're huge, right? And you only need 2 or 3. But they're so good. They're so good. The tiny ones, I'm not so hungry. You know. And I got to buy more watermelon, more strawberries, more blueberries. You know. Rick and I cleaned up the refrigerator yesterday. You know, last night. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's cover this. Bonding Boss done. Bonding Boss done. Thank you, Mr. Bonding Boss, for helping me. Who likes flamingos? Did anybody give me like hearts or anything? Who likes flamingos? They're just a fun bird, you know, fun bird. I don't want to have to wash a brush if I don't have to, you know what I mean, guys? Hey, Beverly Stevens. Hey, Pam. How are you? I've never had them. I got to do it then. If you say it's good, I'm doing it. I know. I just sent you a message saying, hi, girlfriend. Because, you know, you do the hashtag replay all the time. And I have to say hi to my hashtag replays. And sometimes I give hashtag replays people little gifts. So if you can't see me today and you watch don't forget to do hashtag replay altogether. If you do hashtag space replay, it doesn't, I see it like that, but Facebook doesn't recognize it. I don't know. You know, Facebook, you know, got to be diplomatic with Facebook. Got to do all the things they tell you. Stand on your head, pick your nose, slap your bum, and we might put you out there. I was only kidding. Are you really? That's so funny. So these are flamingos. Has anybody remember Redesigned by Prima? Okay. Anybody remember them? I have tons of them. Okay. And I pulled out my basket of tons of different prints from Redesigned by Prima. So I was like, you know what? Let's start using this. This is a waste of money. And this is what it looks like, the back. I got this on Amazon. You can get it at Walmart too, it says. And you can put them on furniture. You can put them any way you want, right? Any way you want. So let me just wet this a little bit because I can spread it and it won't be chunky. All right, there we go. I'm tending not to use a lot of paint, using that like way of putting it on. And then we'll dry. This thing that makes noise. I wish I had that. I had that other fan that made less noise. I didn't even think I had it 30 days and the thing busted. I was like, that's it. Not buying that again. I'm returning it. Hi, Lisa. Oh, okay. Good luck, girl. Good luck. There's a creator out there, okay? I forget her page name. Oh my God. Please forgive me. And I don't know the story. I keep seeing this story, you guys, about her granddaughter and that she died. And I don't know what happened. I don't want to message her. Like, you know, I just don't want to do that, you guys. I don't. I was going to do something else with these two. So I'm going to send out a blessing to her family. I wish I knew her name because I don't remember. They stuck me in the ECF, Loretta. Oh. Sorry about that. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Shireen. Hi, Enid. It's Friday. What's everybody doing for the weekend? No, don't forget, Friday's Favorites is going to have a 2-hour lunch break because of me. And she accommodated me. She said, no problem, my friend. We've been together since day one. Me, her, which is Kippy. And what's her name from Canada? We had a group chat one day. And she wanted to start Friday's Favorites. And I said, how fun is that? Right? How fun is that? Hey, Carol Schicchetti, how you doing down in Florida? Have you come up? Did you come up and visit fam? All right, I don't know. I'm hoping this is not, I didn't put a lot of paint on here, you know? You know how sometimes you do stuff? Oh, see, I did. All right, let's just dry. Let's just dry on low. Hello, Wanda. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Carol. Carol Beverly Stevens says. Hi, Lori. Giovanna, how are you? Happy Friday. Praise the Lord. We made it to another week. Correct. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Loretta. Love your top. If you don't mind, where did you get it? I bought it like 5 years ago at Old Navy. And I think it has like a hole someplace here. I don't know. I pulled it out only because it had flamingos. It's really big on me. So I had to tuck it in the back of my pants a little bit to make it smaller. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. Come on now. And I think my fan died, you guys. I think my fan died. Okay. Let's cool it off a little bit. All right, I think I'm going to take the lightest pink I have, all right, and I was thinking the lightest green, but what would be the lightest green? Celery. I'm thinking celery, okay? Let's get rid of this brush, all right? Let's get rid of this brush, and I'm going to do very, very, just to give it a background, you guys, just to give it a background. Because the graphics has, where is my graphics? Look at it, it has paint brushes. It's got the paint, all the palette. Yeah, so, you know what was funny in the chat on Friday's Favorites? Corey from Creative Roots. Let me get the paint. Hold on. Let's get that. I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna get this. She says, I don't know. I don't think I can paint. So I answer her with, yeah. What are you talking about, girl? You're our Friday's Favorites painter, right? She's our Friday's Favorites painter. She goes, I was only kidding. All right, so I'm going to use this Rosebud. Okay, I'm going to use Rosebud. And I am going to put this on as light as I can. Okay, as light as I can with, I got to get the brush out. Wouldn't that be nice if I get the brush out? With one of these brushes I have. It looks a little rusty because I leave them in water sometimes, but it's okay. And I'm going to use a paper towel, right? Get a paper towel. Get a piece of paper towel, all right? Don't stick, don't stick. All right, so here's my first color. See how much I put? Not a lot, okay? So I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to take as much off as I can, okay? And then I'm going to go like this, okay? I'm going to go up and down, just adding some color. And sometimes you take too much off. And that's okay. So you can put more on. All right? And I'm just going to put just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's Friday. Listen to me. I am going crazy. Let me go like this again. All right, just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, see? Oh, almost not visible. Okay, this one's worrying me. This one's worrying me. And we still might put some metallic rub-on the edges, you know. And I got my hooks from Temu. And no one's complained about the hooks I've put on other things. So, look at all that paint that came off of this. You guys, how crazy is that? Look at that. Let me get some over here. All right. So these are the two with a little pink. All right, rosebud. Rosebud from who? Who did I get the rosebud? Oh, from Craftsmart. It's a Michael's paint. It's a Michael's paint. I just want to make sure that it's all good. All right, so we don't need this brush anymore. So now we're going to use some celery. And we're going to go like this. On that way. Did I pull out another brush? I didn't. If I can open it. There's always a thing. I can't open stuff. Okay, let's do this. Hold on. If you can't open paint, just use your heater, your dryer. It kind of loosens up the paint. See that? Voila. Voila. All right, and I'm going to put a little, the crunchies came off. I don't like crunchies. All right. A little bit more came out, but that's all right. Life goes on. Then you go shopping. I need to go shopping. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Stephanie Lamberton. How are you today? Okay, so we're going to fold this over into itself, and I get to use this side of the napkin. So here we go. Nee, 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 nee. Okay. Did you like that? I like when I make noises. It just makes it fun, right? Nee, 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 nee. Let's make sure this is dry. Now, this was my thought. I was thinking about going, or should I go, thinking about going in the same direction. I feel like I can't be a rebel today. Can't be a rebel. I don't even know if I'm a rebel right now. I could be a rebel right now. You know, I'm making this look special. Special. See, just a little. Just a little. All right, let's do this one. Just a little. And you're going, why are you doing all that? I don't know. Why do we do anything? I took a shower and it came to me. You guys know that when I do crafting, all my best ideas come in the shower. Sometimes I should just hop in the nighttime, hop in the shower and think about what I'm going to do. But I don't. So it's during the day. All right. So that's what we have for these two. All right. And let's put that in there. Done. Okay. And we go done. All right. Let's try again. Hi, Terry. What is Terry saying? Rick is not with Loretta today. Misses a lot of comments when she... Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I am so bad. Hi, Kathleen O'Connor. Hi, Diane. Hi, Debbie Hughes. Hi, Lisa. Hello. I'm so bad with comments. You guys know, right? You guys know. It's no excuse. I do try. Hi, Shireen. All right, so now I got to figure out which one of these. First of all, we got to do the bottom, okay? We got to do the bottom. I don't know. Some of these are wicked big. Wicked big. All right. So let's put the flamingo girl in. We'll put the flamingo. Let me see which one is the good one. This one's the good one. This one's the good one. So let's cut the good one out, all right? Happy TGIF, Roxanne, yay! Does anybody see the weather for this area? I heard it was going to be afternoon thunder showers. Do you know how bad that is when you're out at the beach and you're 4 blocks away and all your stuff is there and your gazebo is, you know, your cabana is down there, and I'm telling you, it can be bad. One time I tried to stay down there with the cabana when it rained, because those kind of showers, they pop up and then they leave. And, all right, so I haven't used this. I don't know when I bought this, okay? Let me just trim this, so this way I can see how it fits better. Let me trim. Look at that. We're just going to put the flamingo right in here, you guys, right in here. Let's make it so it's straight. And we're going to put some floral, because we got some. He's so cute. Is he cute or what? Is he cute? I think he's cute. All right. He's so cute, I'm going to just do him. Let's just do him. me see if I can get them on off here, and I'm praying that this still works. You know, some stuff gets old and then it doesn't work, but I'm praying it does. If not, we had a good time today. All right, here we go. This was the first transfers I ever used, FYI. I used one on a tray one time. It was huge, right? It was huge. And, this came out perfect. And, but I didn't know about essential stencil. And then one day, my friend told me, why don't you go to Essential Stencil? They have rub-ons. I go, get out of here, right? She goes, they have rub-ons. I said, okay. I just got addicted. But now I have all this. You know, I have all these. And I just need to use them. All right, let me see. Let me use my... Everything has glue on it. It goes, everything. Use the fingernail. Sometimes the fingernail use is better. I need to get my my nails done, you guys, and that's another thing. How do you fit in so many things? Oh, I gotta call the doctor today. Call the doctor. I have an appointment Monday and I have an appointment Tuesday in the same building. Call doctor. I'm gonna see if I can get one right after another. You know what I'm saying? I know one of them I can't. Because he's like, the rheumatologist is like seeing God. He's never, you know, he's very busy. There's not too many of them, that's why. There's not too many. And so that one I have to keep on Monday, but I wouldn't mind doing the other one either another time. All right, come on now. I can't grab it, you guys. I can't grab it. Oh, it's coming off. It's coming off. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, do the happy dance. Woo! Do the happy dance. My flamingos are going to come out cute. Now, we can use real greens at the feet. But, I don't know, we have some of this stuff here. So, no problem using those. It's hard on the sides here, you know. All right, let's do it this way. Oh, he doesn't want to come off yet. Oh, here's another. This one's going to be a problem down here, too. Ay, ay, ay. Big Brother started last night. Didn't even know it. I didn't watch it, though. I taped it. Who watches Big Brother? My husband was flipping the channels last night. I'm like, is Big Brother on? He goes, yeah. I was like, get out of here. And he left it there. Go, no. I already missed a half an hour of it. I don't know what's going on. Who are these people? I need to know, right? I even sometimes write a list of who these people are. You know, because you know. Oh, my God, you guys. Look at the flamingo. Look at her. She's so cute. She's so cute. Let's do this one on this one. Let's do this one on this one. Where did I learn how to talk? Let's do this one on this one. All right, so we have this girl that they're going to face each other. Because I figured you might want to hang them together, side by side. Or, I don't know, if you might want to lean them, but if you hang them side by side, that would be good. And we're going to be creative with these greens because I kind of want to put the greens on this. And then I am going to seal it with I have to look over there for every time for the name Duraclear. I'm going to seal it with Duraclear. Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, Robbie Smith. How you doing? We're doing flamingos. Victoria Schweitner. She is my flamingo queen. Every time I get something flamingo-y, like a napkin, I would just put it in the mail. I don't even ask her. Like, do you want this? But she loves flamingos. All right, hold on. Let's make sure their faces are even without ruining it. All right, here you go. You're going to be even with your sister. Even with your sister. And there you go, sister. Sister, sister. All right, let's just get that in there, into the curve, into the curve. All right, let me just go like this. And this one's got to go into the curve too. So, I am happy as a pig in poop right now because I was able to use these the way I wanted. This looks like it wants to come off already. I can't see it. Come on now. It was popping up. All right, let's not play with that right now. Let's play with this one. I can't believe it's Friday already. How does this time fly, you guys? It's flying for me. I feel like I paid all my bills last night, and I'm like, it's the 10th. We have to do this again in 20 days, right? Oh my heavens to Betsy. And then you're broke again. You know, well, and I'm not broke, but don't use the money. I always tell Rick we have no money, and I have a separate account. It's got both of our names on it, but he doesn't know. Okay, so if we want to go on vacation or something, whatever I didn't use to pay the bills, and I have, I don't care if it's $50. I don't care if it's $100 or $20 or whatever. I transfer it over there. So if we ever wanted to do something fun, or go on a vacation, it builds up over time, right? Anybody get those books? You know those books that like the first day you put $1, then the second day you put $2 in the book? I always attempted to buy the book. Okay, why is this feeling stuck on here? Okay, here. These bird legs that look like bony, they look like mine. Stickies. There we go. Here we go. Put it down if it doesn't go down. Put it down. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. I got to do this, right? All right. Hold on. You see. Flamingo girls. Woo! Okay, now we can play. All right. Let's sit down for a minute. All right. So I'm thinking maybe one of these can go up here. Let's do that. One of those can go up there. I got one of this, and I got another one. The same one. It's over there. We got that one, and we got this one. All right. We'll put this one here. She needs some help. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Good morning, sweet Jen. How are ya? Hope all is well with you. I hope you guys got outside a little bit. I know it's hot in some areas, but just get your vitamin D. You need vitamin D. Everybody needs a little vitamin D. It makes you feel better. I know for sure in this wintertime, I feel like poop. I do. I don't feel that great, unfortunately. Look at that. All right, let's put this one on. Hold on. You go over there. We're going to put some greens on. We're going to put that over here. If you guys have any suggestions for the edges, I do have my metallic rub-ons. I do not have the other stuff because it always dried up on me. I'm so mad. I used to spend so much money on that stuff. And it just dries up. And I'd close it really good. I put it in a plastic bag. I did all the things, but it just, it just didn't do what I wanted. Whatever I do on one, I'm going to try to do on the other because they're a matching set. I'm just using my fingers to burnish. Burnish, burnish, burnish. So we get all the air bubbles out. I learned that from who did I learn that from? I learned that from somebody. All right, I got that. So I have these, and I think this is a little big, but Let me just make sure. Hold on. Hold on. They just seem a little big. All right. But I have 2 of these and 2 of these. So let's see. Let me just cut this out. Okay, let's cut this out. I want to put these at the bottom. Their little chicken legs are so funny. Let me see if I can trim and make. We got more of these. What am I going to do with all these? All right, let me see. If I go like here. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I know it's bend. I gotta bend it. Hi Sabrina. Hi Kelly. Hi Julie. Reba, how are you? It stormed last night, and this morning it just stopped here in Tennessee. I don't know if it stormed. I didn't ask. Rick and I, we live in the same house, right? But we don't talk a lot because he's like his brain is going one way, my brain is going the other way. You know, when you have a husband, everybody's, especially mine. Oh my God, mine is busy all the time. And I could cut this, but let's just keep it on. Try to. See, now that needs cutting. It's not going to lay flat. It's not going to lay flat. Just do a little bit cut. Oh, makes me nervous. Maybe shouldn't have done it. Oh my God. All right, let me just try to do my fingernail, okay? Let's do my fingernail, and we'll stop peeling up and continue using my fingernail. All right? So like I said, I bought these. This is Redesigned by Prima, okay? See, it's Redesigned by Prima. It's the Flamingo pink. And I got mine on Amazon. But when I was looking it up last night, because I always like to give you other options, it says Walmart. I don't know. I've never seen stuff like that at my Walmart. So go to that, And I bought it a couple of years ago, so I have no idea, you guys. No idea how much it cost. Not anymore. But they make good projects. You can make out of one. Several projects, Come on now, get off of there. You gotta yell at something. You gotta like play with it a little bit. That's why I did the green, because I was gonna put green on here. I don't know. My shower told me to do it. Where's everybody's best thinking happen? Mine happens in the shower, believe it or not. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Brenda. And if anybody's new, my husband's usually here to read the comments. He's out on a job helping a friend. And, we like to help friends in the neighborhood. It's always nice. It gives you, I gotta do this again, you guys. Oh, yeah. What time is it? Let me finish this one the way I'm thinking. Okay. All right, let me finish this one. And I think I'm going to use this leaf and do that. And then put a flower at the bottom. How's that for creativity? I don't know. I sometimes think you guys give me too much credit. You know what I'm saying? You give me too much credit. Hi, McDazzle. Hi, Craft Cottage. How are you, Giselle? I did thank everybody on Friday's Favorites for thinking of my schedule. And I appreciate all of you for giving me this opportunity to go on early. And then do a 2-hour sabbatical of lunch. You guys are like amazing to me. And if you weren't going to adjust to my schedule, I was definitely going to talk about all of you. I was going to talk about all of you. Thank you, McDazzle. I'm making flamingos. I don't think anybody's made flamingos this season at all. I don't think I've seen anybody do it. So, hey, here we do it. We're doing it today, right? We're doing it today. And I have hangers for the back. And when you place the hangers on things like this, you can't place it up here. I'll show you why. Oh! All right, we're going to put a flower there. What do you think? Couple of flowers? Let me see. This one's a big one. Let's do this one. Oh, I'm having fun. Having fun. Everybody, let's have fun. Crafting is fun. We'll just put that right. Maybe we'll do couple. Maybe I'll do this one and a smaller one. How's that? And obviously, this works on a curve. You just got to work it, work your stuff. And then I'll put the hanger on. And then if I have time, I have like what? I have 15 minutes. I have 15 minutes. How's the weather where you at, Giselle? Are you going to, do you go to the beach at all? Do you have a beach near you? Or you just, or a lake? I don't know. I never looked you up on the map, you know. I don't know what I'd do with my life in the summertime if I didn't have a beach. I really don't. Okay, I think it needs another one. I think it needs this one. I'm trying, when I pick flowers, I'm trying to pick two of the same. So this way they both identical. These would be cute in someone's bathroom. Flamingos. You know, we're going to go and get flamingos. I have not seen flamingo art anywhere. Let's put that down here. Wait a minute. I need a bigger one. Hold on. I have a bigger one here. How many big ones do I have left? I got that one, which is that one, and that one. Okay, hold on. We got to use this one now. I'm going to use this one. I think 3 would be good. Okay. No rhyme or reason. Just doing. And that's how I try to teach you to craft. I make a plan, but my plans don't always come out good. And you just play, you have fun. Yes, I made that in private. It's not for sale though. I got to take it out of here before everybody wants to buy it. And then I cave. I made that in private group, my shell tree. I've always wanted to make one. And it was absolute, and somebody gave me shells from Sanibel Island. Tons of shells. And I used them. I bought some from Hobby Lobby, but I returned them because I didn't need them. Rick returned them the other day. God bless that guy sometimes. He just does things for me, and I go, wow. Wow. All right, let me get this. Put this right here. Then I gave him something else to return at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't have the receipt in the bag. I thought I did. So he says, oh, I'll go tomorrow. And I go, no. We have 60 days. I'm sure I'll be there again in 60 days, right? What color should I do the edges, you guys? Any suggestions? All right. See how that looks? What should I do the edges and the metallic rub-ons? Let's pull them out. I can do gold. I can do a green. Do I have pink? I have red. I don't think I have pink. No pink. So we can do gold. Walnut. A dark color walnut? I don't know. And then I think I like this one. What is this one called? Deep gold. 1, 2, 3. Deep gold. What do you think of that? Just put it on the edges. What do you think? I'm going to do the other one, but I'm going to finish this one so in case time runs out. And I will Duraclear this, you know. Because if you do put it in the bathroom, you want to be able to wash it up a little bit, you know, dust it off and all that. Because that's where I think this should hang, in a bathroom or a front hallway. Oh, a front hallway. That's a good place. Front hallway. I'm not gonna put this on the other one, okay, until I put the other stuff on. Okay. All right, these are the hangers I got from Temu, okay? These are the hangers. I got a package. So I'm gonna turn this around. You do not hang it here. Do not hang it from this point. Do not. And it has a sticky side, okay? So let's take the sticky side off. All right, and I'm gonna put hot glue on here, not super glue, hot glue. Just for extra, right? Just for extra. And we're gonna center it the best we can. Because I can do it like right here. Okay, and press down. And now you have a hanger. You have a hanger, see? So cute, right? Let's just see how this hangs. Oh my God, it looks so cute. It looks so cute. Oh my God. All right, let's do this one. Now I have time. Do I have time? I have 10 minutes. 10 minutes, let's do it. 10 minute, 10 minute. Now the other flamingo I did remember just now in my brain, seeing that hung up, is Essential Stencil has a stencil that's flamingo. And I think Beth from Rekindle Blessings made it. I'm not good with stencils. Rub-Ons? Yes. Stencils? No. But I'm going to try real hard to be better at it. I'm going to try. All right, here we go. Let's try to smush this down. Smush it down. Nah. Okay, come on now. Smush it down. All right, here we go. You got to work it a little bit so it gets smushed down. Where's my thing? So does anybody watch Big Brother? Hi, Mel. How you doing? Hi, Esmer. How you doing? Hi, Joanne Barker. How are you? Happy dance. I know, it came out so cute. Listen, it's just rub-ons in this. I repurposed this silver trays. I have no idea where I got them. You know I thrifted them. Because you can I don't even know what they're used for. What would they be used for? I watched a thrifter last night. She's so good. She knows everything. Every little thing she sees on the shelf. Doesn't matter where she is, Goodwill or Savers. She knows the names of everything. I'm lucky I know it's a dish. You know what I'm saying? I'm just lucky I know it's a dish. Sometimes I take the time to look it up so I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's burnish with my fingers so we can get some of the air. All right, so now which is the other one? This one. Look at this one. And I think I might have enough to make like a flamingo round maybe next year. You know, I think I might have enough. I have 3 flamingos left. So that should be fun to do next year. Remind me. Say, Loretta, you said last year you wanted to do a round with using the leftover flamingos. And this is redesigned by Prima. You can go on Amazon and get them. I don't have an Amazon link or a store or anything like that. I'm not that technical, you guys. I'm terrible about technology. I have a friend on the beach, right? I was talking to Rick last night. I says, we should just come in the wintertime and have her come over. She's always visiting her mother, and that's what she does. She's a techie. So maybe she can teach us how to use stuff, you know, and get like Roco and save us some money. And, you know, she's so kind. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. So she can, I'm sure with my notebook and, you know, what is this? Why isn't it come? Okay, here it goes. I'm sure she can teach me, you know. I have trouble with some things. I mean, TikTok. She might not do TikTok. It's her age group, TikTok. Not mine. But I heard you have to be careful about what you say on TikTok, right? All right, so flowers. Flowers, we need flowers. We have this flower. Okay, we got this flower. And we got this flower. And we got this flower, right? Wait a minute. Is this another flower over here? There's another flower over here. And we'll use this one. And you guys, I can put 3 flamingos on a round. Maybe put some wording on there. So I got this one. See, this is what's fun. I made really technically 2 projects, and I can make a third. And I have all these leaves. All these leaves, okay? And we can make another project another day. You know? Now I feel good. I used them. You got to use your stuff. You got to use it. All right, here we go. We're going to put this right here. Are we time? How's the time? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. And then I want you to go and get some stuff, get your lunch ready, okay? Have some lunch. I don't know who's on at this time, at 1 o'clock, at 12 o'clock. I don't know. We don't have anybody on Friday's Favorites because, you know, I had to go early and I screwed up their whole schedule. I'm sorry. And they were kind enough to go early for me. Okay, now why isn't this sticking? It's only flowers now, people. It's only flowers. Come on now. All right, it started down there. So now we got to just work our way up. Work your way up. Just make sure. I'm using my thumb fingernail. Seems to work the best sometimes. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get some air out of that. And then we'll take this one. This one, I'll take this one. I got a lot of stuff. Papers and stuff from the transfer. Who liked flamingos? Anybody? Hi, Nancy Felix. Hi, Snow Shower. How are you? I'm good, Bernice. How are you doing today? I'm sorry, Mr. Rick is not here. If Mr. Rick's here, you guys all would have got more love from him than me. He tells me who's on, and then I go, hello, and all that. But I never acquired the taste to craft. Hi, Joy's Crazy for Crafts. How are you? To do both. I either craft, I try my best. Got to try your best. All right, this has got to, it's not going down, you guys. It's not going down because it's on a curve. Hold on. We'll make sure we mush it down there. Sometimes you can tell it's starting to transfer because it changes like a smoky color. Okay, there we go. A little effort and one more, just one more. And then we'll put the backer on this. We'll put some metallic rub-on on this. And my metallic rub-ons are on my link tree if you're interested in getting them. I bought all 4, okay? I've had them for years and they've never dried up. So if you're looking for a product that will last a long time, that's the one. All right, let's do the same thing. There we go. See, we did a little bit of Come on now. Come on. Come on. All right, that's done. See that? Little effort. Make sure no air spots. I will seal these. I will. And let me get my metallic rub-on. I'm using the color Deep Gold and just putting it around the edges a little bit. I did dry brush a little bit of rose and a little bit of celery in the background to give it more. And like I said, I will drawer clear these. All right. Make sure the covers are on these. I don't know if they ever dry out, but I got all 4 of these on Amazon, and it's in my link tree, you guys. All right, I'm going to turn this around. And I have another hook. And these came from Amazon. I don't know, not Amazon, Temu. I don't know if you can get these on Amazon. I should look because there's a lot of you that don't like Temu. I just haven't had a problem. Let me just see. All right, stand up. Make sure it's centered. Stand up. Thank you, Jolene. All right, we are on. We are done. Let's see how this one hangs, right? Let's see how this one hangs. They face each other, and it's not a good place to hang that. All right, we got to switch places now. Got to switch places. Wait a minute. Let's take him down. Put him over here and do this. Sorry you get my bum. Sorry you get my bum. Oh my God, you guys. Does it not look cute? It looks so cute. Oh my goodness gracious. They look adorable. They look adorable. Or you can keep one, give one away. I did, Nita. I did. You know, I love going to the beach. I don't know if you're new here, Nita, but I'm a beach girl. Although lately I said to my husband, we got to get the golf cart. And I thought it was like maybe, I don't know, $4,000 or something, you know, because I have the fund he's not aware of, right? And anyway, let me tell you who's on Friday's favorites, okay? And I thank you so much. Let me make sure there's no air bubbles, no air bubbles. I think it came out great. I don't know about you. They came out great. And I repurposed these silver trays. So I have no time left. So at 12 to 2 is lunchtime. Friday's favorites is shut down because of me. I had to go on at 11. Creative Roots Art, you know Corey. She's amazing. You know your Craft Cottage with Giselle. She's amazing. You know Little of Me Gifts and Specialties. And she's taking my spot today. I feel so honored. And Nothing is Wasted Design. She's new to me. I don't know that name. I have to go look. I'm going to go follow her. Sunshine Designs, Simply Blessed Designs, Make All Things with Me with Leah, and Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. This is what's going on today. But go relax. Have a great 12 to 2 break. But please come back to my Friday favorites, girls. Hi, Kathy Childers. I know time is up. Time is up. You love them? Thank you. If anybody's interested in these, let me know. I'd be more than happy to pack them up for you. And don't forget, we have Sweet Summertime. Sweet Summertime is still here. Thank you, Amanda. All right, guys, I got to shut down. Thank you, Friday's favorites. Thank you, Miss Kippy from Kippy at Home. Make sure you give her a follow, and she has a blog, and go check out her blog. She does a lot of amazing things. All right. I love you so much. Have a great one. Bye-bye now. All right. See you guys later. Thank you for coming to YouTube.